I can't remember where I heard it, but it's like it was like this study or something where you good?
We didn't press record. Session number one. Session number one, brother.
What's the series gonna be called?
Oh, tea time.
Tea time. I like that.
Tea time?
Yeah.
Could be tea time. It could be whatever, bro.
Fishbird tea time.
That'd be nice.
Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday, bro. Oh,
This is good.
I feel like after drinking, oh, damn, my zipper's down. After drinking a cup of coffee this morning, that really got me,
Brought you back to
that
life.
got my juices flowing.
Dude, you know what we should do? We should try the Colombian coffee later. You know? When we do the coffee video, let's make the Colombian coffee. Yeah.
I'm down, man.
Oh yeah.
I'm down. That'll get my juices flowing.
Definitely, bro.
So here, I'm gonna put my hat the opposite way, just so the sun's not in my face.
That's why I threw the shades on. I
Yeah.
don't want to be like out here squinting. But yeah, let's talk about what do we say we're gonna talk about? How we got started? Like
Yeah, man.
what we like.
So we could go into that conversation. Like, for you, what made you want to start getting into like photography and video, and how did that transition into like what we're doing now? Like,
I think for me, like I think the inspiration mainly came from wanting to like document more of my life. You know what I mean? Like I felt like I would like go back in my camera roll or like I would like have memories for sure, like vivid memories of like experiences. But there have been so many times where I've just been like, fuck, like I really wish that I like documented more of that. You know what I mean? I wished I had like an image or like more like things that I can like actually like that'll actually like jog my memory, you know what I mean? And kind of bring me back to that time. So I think for me, like the reason why like I wanted to start filming more stuff is just mainly because of that, you know what I mean? And then it kind of gradually went into like, okay, like maybe filming other people and like, giving other people those moments of like, hey, let's give somebody else something really cool so that they can like remember it, put it in the archive, you know what I mean? Like just fucking, just have something that they can look back on and be like, that was sick. And like make something beautiful so that it's just like a good memory for them.
No, man, I hear you. I was honestly like, same for me.
Really?
Straight up, yeah. But like my pops, growing up, he always had like a film camera, or even like those old school like fucking VHS cameras where they just put like the little cassette tapes in there.
Oh yeah. No.
And I feel like he was always that person that would go to family events and have that. And when I left for school, he gave me, it was like probably like my last year in San Francisco, or like when we were studying at State.
Mm.
And he gave me that film camera. And I still remember the first thing that I developed in that camera. There was still like a roll of film in there, and I had no idea what was the last thing he used to shoot. So I was like, okay, whatever, I'll just use it. I took like 4 pictures, but freaking canister like
Yeah.
rewinded. I go to develop the pictures in the Mission in the sunset, and I get the actual physical copies back, because at that time I didn't know what scans were. I was still like
Yeah.
new.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I got like the actual physical copies back, and it was Cinco de Mayo dance from 2004, 2003. I was in kindergarten, man. I had a blue bandana, and it was like all that shit. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? This is the last thing you shot on this camera? Because
Yeah.
after that, everything started to become digitized.
Right. Yeah.
Like he had like a little fucking tiny like digital camera. But it was crazy though, because in that film, it was pictures from when I was like kindergartner
Yeah. Yeah.
to like my last year at State,
That's
and that one
crazy.
little film roll. And it kind of tripped me out.
That's
Like, damn,
trippy.
what the fuck? So that was kind of like my introduction into like photography.
Uh-huh.
And then, yeah, dude, I feel like I'm on the same boat for you. I'm on the same boat as you. Like, I've always wanted to be that person that just documented like just like memories,
Yeah,
you know?
for sure.
And then when I found out that you could really like, you know, turn that into like a career
Yeah,
and you know, there's opportunities in that shit now.
yeah,
It's like, dude, why not?
yeah,
You know?
100%, bro.
And
It's so gratifying too when you like
oh
when you
yes.
give someone something and they're just like they have like when they give you a positive reaction, they're just like this is so sick. Like especially for like events and whatnot, you know, when people hold events and you know they want something to really allow them to go back and like relive it, you know.
Yeah, man.
It's just like yeah, it's cool to like create a special moment, you know.
Dude, what has been your favorite like clip or like even just like overall like just scene that you look at, you're like, fuck, this is like I'm proud of myself for capturing that moment. Maybe we can like put it on the actual video, like the little
Yeah, true.
clip, you
True.
know,
That's a good point.
for people to see.
Ooh,
Yeah, that feels sick.
that's a good question. That's a really good question. I feel like maybe like the I feel like maybe for me it would be something nostalgic. Like
Yeah.
I'll have to think about it. Um, but like from the work that we've done, man,
Hmm.
hmm,
You've done a lot.
there's a lot. Like picking one clip in particular is like that's tough, man. That's tough.
You know
Uh,
which one I liked that you made? The one that I really, really liked was the birding the Palo Santo,
which one?
the one for the Tesca shoot that we did,
The
where you're filming Gigi.
oh the match shot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
dude.
like nice,
That
man.
one's yeah, that one's that's a really cool one. It's like a I like it because it's a crispy shot. Like it looks it's like visually appealing, but also because I feel like the strike of a match is like a very it's almost like symbolic in a way. It's kind of like a start, you know what I mean? Like strike the match, let's go. And I think yeah, that's meaningful for sure. I really like
I
that
like that
clip
one.
for sure. I like that whole shoot and like the vibe with the Palo Santo and everything for sure, but yeah, that strike of the match and like she's got like a ring on and like her nails are done and so it looks all cool. Like I got ugly ass hands, bro. So
No, it's
I'm
good.
glad it wasn't
I'm there
me.
with you, man. I'm like picking at a little skin right here.
I see it.
I'm there with you though. But no, you've had some really cool shots, man, that you've done. That one, the Blue Hour, that one's sick.
The you know, I go back to like the first I think one of my favorite shots um from the first one that we did with Maria. Um there's a shot that I think you took this shot actually. I
Mm.
think my favorite one that you've taken is the one where you're filming the cup of coffee through the orchids.
Oh, I
The
know what you, yeah,
orchids are like the foreground, and you just like there's just a cup of coffee sitting on.
yeah,
I love that shot.
that one's
That
sick.
shot is beautiful. Yeah,
The video or the, cause I think I have like the video and also the film one, the one on film.
I think the
The
video.
video,
Yeah,
yeah,
like the video of that is just so pretty.
that was
It
just
just
a
looks
fun
really
project
nice.
overall, man.
Super fun. Yeah, going to the warehouse and just freaking
That tripped me out. The fact that she runs her operation at an actual like warehouse.
warehouse. Yeah, it's just wild.
Yeah, man. What are you most excited about? Like,
Going forward.
yeah, huh?
Um,
And it could be anything. It could be like with the business. It could just be personal projects, personal goals.
yeah.
Fucking yeah. What are you most excited about?
I think I'm excited to make stuff that's long. Like I want to you know do more stuff where you know we have like a 30-minute video or something like that where it's like really going in depth of like you know maybe it's documentary style, maybe it's you know about this or that, but like I think doing some long shoots where somebody can really get like immersed into the video and like immersed into the world would be really really sweet.
Yeah.
So I think for me like I'm looking for you know I think most of what we've done now or what we've been doing has just been mostly like short form
Yeah.
and even like the longer videos that we've done for weddings and events and stuff they've been like around 6 minutes or something like that but you know, I really would look forward. I'm really looking forward to like getting into, you know, kind of really planning out something that's like, you know, maybe you go somewhere or like, you know, there's something where we got to go interview people or like we got to travel
Hmm.
for the video or whatnot. Like that's what I'm most looking forward to. Yeah.
I'm there with you, man. That's what I want to do too. Like when I think about like what you just said, the first thing that came to mind was Vice.
Vice. Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
love their
That
projects.
stuff is
And
cool.
I think one of the most entertaining projects that I've seen them do, it's like I think they go somewhere up in the mountains in like Southeast Asia, and they try like they go to some small village, and the villagers take them super high up in the mountains, and it's all like these younger guys um that are learning from like these older men, because those guys are like the veterans. They know how to like maneuver around
Sure.
all these like dangerous like cliffs. And what they're doing is basically climbing down. They're like in a harness, and it's super fun. It's super sketchy.
Yeah.
They have a harness, and they're just one guy's kind of spotting, the other guy's just kind of climbing down. No equipment. I think the only thing they have on is like that's really protecting them is like a face mask.
Yeah.
And they're going into like these giant beehives
Right.
and grabbing like all the honey and taking it back up to the top of the mountain where like their campsite is, and just opening up this giant hive and extracting all the honey from the hive. And that honey is like, I can't remember if it's like psychedelic honey, kind of like psychedelic mushrooms,
What?
or it like gets you just stoned.
Psilocybin honey?
It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Where can I get some of that, huh? Start putting that in my coffee.
I know, for real. And like you just see in the videos, like all these older guys are just getting stoned. They're like tripping balls
They're just eating honey.
on top of the honey, man.
Oh, what are they putting in that shit?
I don't know. They use it to treat like a bunch of people who are injured. But it's crazy because as they're doing that, they're just getting like crazy like stings or whatever
From the bees?
from the bees, and you could see like these guys are like immune to it, dude. It doesn't phase them.
They've probably like done it so many times that they're just like, yeah, fuck it, like it's worth it.
Everyone's all
Or
like,
they're just blasted high and they just don't even feel it.
yeah. It's crazy. Like these guys are just, in these coats and like sweatpants, and the Vice crew is all like decked out in
Yeah.
like really good like fucking like equipment to not get stung.
Yeah.
And they're like, and it's crazy too because they have this sort of gas gas pump to gas out all of the bees.
Like it's like a smoker, right? Yeah, I've seen that shit. I've seen that.
But it's super low maintenance.
That's wild.
Everything is low maintenance. But like that's what I'm saying though, like doing something like that,
Yeah. Project like
documenting
that.
that,
Yeah.
going through the process, going to a small little village, talking to locals, getting emerged like into that culture and learning, or like just documenting everything would be
Yeah.
so much fun.
That'd be sweet, man. Different cultures. Documenting like other cultures, I think would be super sweet.
Yeah,
Like
man.
obviously we got the trip to Japan coming up this year. I'm so looking forward to that.
Japan, Catalina.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Yeah. It's stuff like that that I really look forward to like, you know, like just like when you make like a video of something, it just allows you to like really dive back in, you know, in like, you know, when you're thinking back on it, like you have the details in your mind, but when you have like an imagery of like the overall, an image of like the overall, I think it's super sweet.
Yeah, man.
Fucking so important. But what you know, the way we got started doing this whole thing was basically just like go out, film friends, you know, and then like just for fun. And then eventually it kind of went to like making stuff for free, just going around to businesses and making stuff for free. How do you think that, how do you think the process, what would you tell someone who like really wants to like start picking up a camera, like what would be your recommendation if they want to get into something like this?
Oh, that's a good question.
Uh,
That's a good question. Just do it. Like, even if it's like, I know, I mean, for me, dude, I was like, I would call you. I'd be like, man, I want to get a camera. And it was when I was working at Jam in the Van.
yeah,
And I didn't have anything, bro.
yeah,
Shit, the only thing will use is this.
yeah,
And it would work. I would get paid from it.
Yeah.
With those guys.
yeah.
Um, and I
And it
guess,
looked good.
yeah,
Like
it was,
people don't realize how much you can do with just a phone.
yeah,
You don't
can do
need
so much, dude.
Yeah, dude. Especially with how the phones are now, like
Now?
you really don't need. You don't need anything crazy. I mean, you see so many people with like huge followings. All they use is their phone.
Yeah,
So getting started is easy.
getting
Everybody's got.
started is easy. But if you want to go into the route of actually like, you know,
Commercializing.
trying to get paid, like yeah, commercializing it. I think just building that portfolio, going out and doing free shoots, reaching out to local businesses.
Yeah.
Hey, would love to come through, shoot you guys a 15-second video, for free, no strings attached. I just want to use it to build my portfolio. I think that's like the best way because not only are you like building your portfolio, helping that business out, but you're just like sharpening your sword.
Yeah.
You're just continuing to like, practice your craft. And eventually, the more shoots you do, the more videos you have in the portfolio. And then eventually, it'll start capturing the attention of the clients that you ultimately wanna work for.
Yeah. No, that's yeah, for sure. I think you hit the nail on the head. I think just like the more you do, bro, the better you get.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. The more you do, the better you get. I think it's really easy to get caught up in like in the details and trying to get everything perfect and like it's like, dude, just go. Just take the step. You know what I mean? That's the only way to do it. And I feel like I heard this thing, I can't remember where I heard it, but it's like it was like this study or something where you good?
We didn't press record.
Fuck. Really?
I think so.
How can you tell?
I just noticed it right here. It has to flash red. Let me see. That's funny as hell.
That sucks.
I think it's
How do you
good.
turn them on?
I think it's good now though. I just noticed that.
How can you tell? Oh, mine's red now.
Yeah. Damn.
It's okay. It's okay. We'll just do it again.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's honestly really funny.
Hey, we're learning, bro.
I know.
We're learning as
Technical
we go.
difficulties. Technical difficulties.
What I was saying though was
Yeah, what were you saying?
I can't remember where I heard it, but I heard this like this example that somebody gave about like sharpening the sword, you know?
Mm.
And they're like there was like a pottery class and it was like a 30-day pottery class and the teacher split the class into two groups. One group was assigned to make one pot for like over the whole month. They're supposed to make one pot, make the best pot that you could possibly make. And the other half, they were just like make one pot a day. Make one pot every single day for the 30 days. And so at the end of the semester, they had like, people come in and judge the pottery. And consistently, like every single judge thought that the people who every judge essentially picked the people who, like every judge picked the pots that were made by the people who had to make one a day.
Mm.
So the example is essentially like the more times you do it, the better you get, rather than like if you're just supposed to like if you just put all your effort into making one thing perfect, it's just not going to come out as good.
Yeah.
It's about repetition.
Yeah.
It's about doing it as many times as you possibly can.
Damn, I like that analogy.
Yeah.
That's good, man.
Yeah.
No, I hear
It's
you.
interesting. I heard it and I was like, makes sense though, Like I think most like big like video creators or whatever, like people who are on YouTube or whatever, they consistently talk about how like they're like, yeah, dude, like my first 50 videos were shit.
Yeah.
Like they were trash, Like I had like my first 50 videos, I had like 40 followers. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And then they just started getting better and better, and like they refined their systems, and like they started really connecting more with their audience and making better shit, and like that's when like stuff started to pick up for them. But they're like, yeah, I didn't have experience with the camera. I was just trying to figure shit out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, that's so true, man. That's so fucking true. And I've follow a lot of YouTubers like Valandis, um, Jono, Jason. But there was this one guy. Oh my gosh, I forget his name. He did travel videos, and I think he like would eat. And I can't remember his name, but basically what I'm trying to say is like the first videos that he would make were ass. They were
They
horrible.
sucked.
They were horrible. But he would get a lot of views.
Uh-huh.
Why? I don't know. There wasn't any like nothing aesthetically pleasing of the videos. I think just what he did was like
It's
entertaining.
engaging. Yeah.
But over time, his videos just like started getting way, way, way better, man. Just the shots, everything.
Mm.
I was like, damn, man. Honestly, it wanted me. I feel like watching those type of videos on YouTube were things that got me inspired to pick up a camera.
Definitely, bro.
You know?
Definitely. You see some like sick videos, you're just like want to do that.
I know, man. Oh, even just talking about it right now is getting me excited to go shoot later today.
I know, yeah. Yeah. That 100% though, man. Like it's inspiring when you see somebody like making cool shit. You're like, I want to make cool shit. I
I'm
want to
there
make
with you,
cool
man.
stuff too.
No, I hear you. I hear you. What's one project that this is a better question. What's for 2024 your ideal dream project that you would want to create this year?
I want to create when we go to Japan, I want to spend the 2 weeks essentially creating like a travel video for people who've never been. I feel
Mm,
like as somebody who spent a lot of time there, like when I was younger, I think that I have kind of like some knowledge that maybe other people don't
mm,
have when they're visiting. You know what I mean? And so I think that I could really make something cool um, that'll give some people some really good information if they want to travel to Japan. And so I really want to make like a longer video that's like kind of like short film
yeah,
style, and really just make it about like, hey, like if you're gonna come to this country, like this is what you need to know, this is what you should do, type of deal. And really, like I'm not gonna tell people to go to fucking Ichiran Ramen. Like I'm not gonna tell people to, go to the Ghibli Museum. Like it's
yeah,
not gonna be that type of shit. It's gonna be like, hey, if you want to come here and you want to experience the culture, this is what you should do,
yeah.
you know?
Hell yeah.
So that's
Damn.
that's what I'm the most excited for this year for
You're
sure.
getting me excited to go now.
Yeah, I really want
I
to
can't wait.
just because I know that like it can help people,
Yeah,
Like I know for a fact that if I made something like that, people would really give like value out of it.
yeah,
You know what I mean? That's like what I really want to do is just like, like take something where I feel like I maybe have some expertise in and
mm,
share it with other people.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
I think, damn, that that sounds fucking sick. I mean, I already knew you were gonna make a video
Mhm.
for Japan, but just hearing you say it is like, that's cool, man.
Yeah, yeah. I just think like I think that there's so much stuff out there about Japan. Japan's a really popular place right now for people to go travel. And I think when I watch videos on Japan, I never really see anything that is like, hey, this is like really, really cool. Like
Mm.
this is what I want. You know what I mean? Like this is like it's always just like, hey guys, like today we're going to Shogun Castle. Today we're going to
And
Yoyogi Park.
and
It's just
you,
like you know what I mean? Like I don't want to make that. I want to make something different.
yeah,
Something that people are like, gonna see and be like, I don't like this is not the shit that I'm used to seeing
yeah.
about this subject, you know?
How cool would it be if you're like out, if when we're out there, we go to Okinawa, right? We're in
Yeah.
Okinawa, and you just see someone fishing,
Yeah.
like in, middle of nowhere, and you just start talking to them.
Yeah.
I
That'd
feel
be
like
sweet.
I feel like uh talking to locals,
Yeah.
incorporating that in like the video,
Huge.
That would be beautiful.
Yeah,
That would be really cool.
I have a couple friends that I'll probably hit up
Oh yeah.
and see if they would be down to maybe like talk.
Oh, dude,
Yeah,
that would be
I have
sick.
some friends that live over there that I think I could hit up and just be like, hey, so like, what do you do on your day to day, or like, what are your favorite places around here, and like have people really hear it from like someone that's immersed.
The locals.
Yeah,
Yeah. No, man. I think that's beautiful.
yeah, I think that's like
And
that's cool.
and you're right. I feel like whenever I see videos, travel videos especially, it's always that very cheesy, corny
Some
intro.
bullshit, right? Yeah,
Oh, guys, today
yeah.
we're gonna go explore this.
Guys.
Whenever I
Yeah,
would look up Catalina videos,
yeah,
I
some
would
shit like
I
that,
would
right?
always try to find like a really, really cool video about the island. And it was always that.
It's always that,
always
right?
that.
It's always that, and that's like, what they say in business is like, hey, like solve your own problem.
Mhm.
Like make something that you wish that your younger self had.
Yeah.
And I think that for me, this Japan project is really going to be that. It's like
Yeah.
I want to make something that I really wish I would have had when I was 20 years old,
Mm.
when I was going over there. You know what I mean? And I want to, like the stuff that I want to include is like, hey, like here's how you get like here's how you get a pocket Wi-Fi. Here's how you fucking get a public transport card.
Yeah.
Here's how you use the subway. Like
That would be sick.
stuff like that, stuff that's like really useful for people when they travel. Like for me, like I didn't know none of that shit,
Yeah.
bro. I didn't know any of that. Probably throw in some like Japanese phrases that are like really useful for people. Like have a
Dang,
section where it's
that
just
would
like,
be
hey, here's some things that like here's some like phrases or words that are really important if you want to
yeah.
like go over like stuff like that, where people are just like they watch it and they're just like, okay, I feel ready. Like I feel like okay.
Hopefully by that time we'll have. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love our cameras. The Lumixes are beautiful.
Yeah,
But imagine if we had like a
yeah,
crazy nice camera when we're out there.
yeah. That'd be sweet, man. Like I'd fucking I would really love that.
That'd be beautiful.
I
That
would
would be
really love
beautiful.
that. Yeah.
Damn, man. What do you think? We're probably like
I think we're good. We have,
15. No, when we stopped, it was at 15 minutes, and now
Yeah.
we did like an extra 10.
I think we're chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How should we wrap this up?
Cheers. Tune in next week.
Yeah. My tea's empty.
Same.
There's nothing in here.
Gotta go get another one. Shit, dog. It's
Coffee?
Sunday. I can do whatever I want.
Coffee?
Coffee?
Coffee? Coffee time? Coffee time? Coffee time? Coffee time? Coffee time? I think that was perfect. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah, dude.